Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys from law360.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. AT&T at it again. They're not slowing down. AT&T is seeking to block T-Mobile's price tool from data scrapping. So recently, T-Mobile announced a switching made easy uncarrier move where you can switch in 15 minutes to better, and that's T-Mobile signaling the better network. The problem that AT&T is having, and they're urging a Texas federal judge on Sunday to issue a temporary restraining order blocking T-Mobile from using its Switch Made Easy price comparison tool to access AT&T's password protected app. Now, I don't know how this will play out. AT&T is clearly seeking a temporary restraining order so they can, go through the longer process of this lawsuit because essentially they're suing T-Mobile. Is it possible that Verizon joins that lawsuit? I mean, anything's possible at this point. I think T-Mobile, I don't know if they just back off and say, hey, we're not going to use it. I don't know how T-Mobile, how invested they would be in fighting against this and maybe countersuing. I don't know. But essentially, it is password protected. But if you're going through the process of switching, and we all know T-Mobile gets the most amount of switchers every quarter so far, that means a lot of AT&T and Verizon customers are switching to T-Mobile. In this AI tool, this comparison tool, and that's what AT&T is referencing here, it is password protected, but if the tool is able to access the account, that means the customer has willingly giving T-Mobile the password to be able to access to do the comparison. So it's not like T-Mobile is breaking into AT&T and they're, hacking all of AT&T's accounts. I just don't see that being the case. But again, this is AT&T's lawsuit. They're spending a lot of time and resources on fighting T-Mobile legally. Instead of just competing against T-Mobile, they're doing everything from a legal perspective. The NAD, they're going through that lawsuit, spending resources and time. Now this lawsuit on T-Mobile. I mean, anything T-Mobile does now, AT&T is just suing. Sue, 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 sue. Lawyers, go ahead and sue them. I don't know where this will go. I mean, in the future, any uncarrier announcement, T-Mobile's going to get sued now by AT&T, it feels like. But we'll see the outcome. We'll see what happens. I kind of sort of understand the point that AT&T is taking, but if the customer is willingly giving you access to the account, T-Mobile's just doing the price comparison, as far as we know. I don't know what else they could possibly get from the account that the customer wouldn't already be giving T-Mobile, because the customer's already going to give them the social to run, the name, the address, the banking information. All of that is already going to be willingly given to T-Mobile by the customer because they're in the process of switching at that point. I don't know what else they could possibly get out of that by just doing a price comparison. And all T-Mobile is doing with that tool, with that AI recommendation, they're looking at the account, the AT&T account, to see what the customer currently has as far as the plan goes. And then they're going to give them a option on T-Mobile for something comparable, right? A comparison chart. That's all it is. But AT&T is putting a temporary restraining order on it. I don't know if they got it granted. We'll see throughout the week. We'll see what happens. But if they do get it granted, that means T-Mobile can't pursue with the comparison tool. They're going to have to figure something else out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Let me know if you think AT&T is starting to get a bit annoying with this, or do you guys think this is rightfully done by AT&T? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.